Group urges Tinubu to consider Elrufai, Shehu, Sani, and others. As President Bola Tinubu has made his intention to reshuffle his cabinet in order for service delivery and success, a group, Mandate Protection Vanguard (MPV), has said that there is urgent need for him to consider experienced and highly skillful personnel as ministers in the coming cabinet. The group, in a statement signed by its coordinator, Comrade Benga Suluki, and made available to the media on Thursday, said that there is no doubt that several eggheads abound across the six geopolitical zone that can add value and acceptability to the government. Suluki in the statement said, while no one is begrudging Mr. President for appointing politicians and close allies as ministers and ministers of state, there are several other qualified Nigerians who have excelled in both private and public services. While some have served at the state level, others have been privileged to operate at the federal level. The present economic challenges in the country deserve the services of credible and economically savvy ministers who can deliver on their core area of competence in order to make the programs and projects of the administration popular and to achieve far-reaching end results that will ultimately rescue the country out of the present quagmire. Firstly, on the list of would-be candidates for the new appointment is the one-time Minister of Power in Nigeria, Prof. Bat Onaji. No doubt, Bat Onaji is a seasoned administrator who is also experienced in power generation sector. He is a professor of electrical engineering who was the Minister of Power, special advisor on power to the president, and was the chairman of Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NERC). Another candidate is Ojo Samuel Olukunle, a seasoned technocrat, public servant, well experienced in public policy formulation and implementation. He is Harvard certified public administrator, well experienced in general administration, public finance and budgeting. He was a permanent secretary for years in Lagos State Governor's Office, from where he was subsequently appointed the Chief of Staff to the State Governor, Human Capital Development, and this was one of the key legacies he left behind in that office. He is a competent administrator and expert in the finance, this statement read. The group also suggested Senator Deleke Mamora, a medical doctor, a former Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, a senator, and a former minister in the Buhari regime. According to the statement, Dr. Mamora is a cool-headed professional medical doctor with vast experience and considerable attachment to his callings. Also suggested was Malam Elrufai, who the group described as a cerebral politician from a northern part of a country, saying that though trained as a quantity surveyor, he obtained a master's degree in public administration from Harvard University. He was Director General of the Bureau of Public Enterprises, Minister of Federal Capital Territory, and the immediate past governor of Kaduna State. The statement said, and I quote, another person is Senator Shehu Sani, who is one of the few characters from the northern part of the country that joined forces with pro-democracy activists to fight for the restoration of democratic rule in the country. He, alongside the incumbent governor of Kaduna State, was part of the people who chased the military from the corridors of power in the country. His stint in the Senate witnessed several developmental interventions, bills, and motions. He understands the problem plaguing this nation, and he can also prefer the needed solutions where necessary. Well, what do we have here? Well, Tinubu should be, Tinubu should I say careful? Tinubu should put in people who know their onions. He should not be looking at loyalty this time. See, it is okay for me to bring in, let me say I run a particular online company, as in, what I do is I sell digital products, okay? Now, let's say I am the digital marketer. It is very possible that I am not going to know how to. It is possible I don't know how to run ads. It is possible for me to make a push this thing. I don't want to just run ads. I want to create content around that product to attract, to build a community of people. You understand? And also, run ads. It is also part of pushing, it's all this and a part of marketing. Okay. Now, if I want to do that, I will not go and bring my friend. If I know that my friend is a Facebook ad analyst or an Instagram ad person or whatever, or a ad specialist, maybe, but the person is starting out, and I know that, I have seen people who are very successful, and I've asked them, they have told me, this person is very good in running ads, I will not bring in my friend. I don't know if you understand me. I will not bring in my friend. Even if my brother, okay, let's say for this too, I now need graphics designer. I will not bring in somebody who is just learning. I will not. Maybe I might, give that person opportunity for maybe another page I'm still trying to build. You understand? But for that one that is bringing me money, let's say that business, I will not play with it. I will give it to somebody who knows his or onions. Let's say, for this same business, I will need video editors. Let's say I do not have video editors. I will need people who will edit my videos and it will be crisp, clean, and attention grabbing. I will do my own part when creating that particular video to make sure it has all these things. But I'm also going to make sure that am I making sense? You don't get to bring in people who are your friends, so that when you make a mistake in your video, the ad specialist, let's say if you make a mistake in your, in your this thing, they will tell you, this video you're going to use for this particular content will not push you. Look at what you're going to use. Use something like this. It is their job. You say no, but you say this one, they will tell you, this is my line, ma. This is what I do, or this is my line, sir. This is what I do. In fact, they will even give you proof. You don't go argue with them. They are not there to massage your ego. They don't care whether whatever you know is not their business. Their own is they know their job. They want to deliver and give you results. Do you understand? So Tinubu should pick people like that. Tinubu should pick people like that so that it will be easier for them. Okay. It's you people like I said, it will be easier for them. If riches were horses, well, me if you ask me, I go say make him pick people will be say never work with them before. I don't know if you understand me. Bringing in people who they know their owners, even if it were people who he does not know before, but they come highly recommended, those people will concentrate on delivering on their job. Somebody that merits a position will focus on delivering on their job, so they will not be interested into leak or so. This person is doing well. Okay, good. That is what you want to hear. But if you bring in somebody that knows you, the person will be doing things in such a way, say, how am I going to put it now? Let's say you are an expert in a particular industry and there's a newbie. Okay, now let's say they screen you as an expert, you pass the interview, and they screen and they did not screen the other person who is a newbie because maybe he has somebody. That person will be working to favor or to make sure that person that's brought him in likes him more so that he can stay on the job. But you will be say you come in, say you don't have anybody anyway. You want to put in the work to show. Am I making sense? All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of